Hello friends, Matt here with Donec Requiescat. Please subscribe and share with your friends. This is the second in a series of videos where we're talking about the 5 ways or the 5 proofs for the existence of God of Thomas Aquinas. And so the first argument had objects. We start with the observation of objects that are changing. Right? That's the most obvious thing we come in contact with, and so that's the more manifest way. This argument is talking about beings themselves, things themselves actually coming into being in the first place, not just a thing changing, but a thing going from pure potentiality, in other words, not existing, to existing. We call this efficient causality. Efficient causality is what makes a thing. We say that a carpenter is the efficient cause of a chair. And we see that no object is the efficient cause of itself. Right? It can't be. Because in order for it to be the efficient cause of itself, it would have to be prior to itself. Right? The thing that makes the thing has to exist before it, in time, and no object can exist before itself in time in order to make itself. So no object is the efficient cause of itself. We also mean prior here, or first, not only in terms of time, but there's another way of thinking about it too in terms of metaphysics. The metaphysics of the thing, it needs something before it in terms of the ranking of ontology, the ranking of the existence of things. So what we mean here is nothing sustains its own existence. Everything is rooted in some fundamental basis of reality. And so this argument not only has to do with being prior in time, but also being prior in terms of existence, being made and sustaining existence. The next part of this argument is a denial of the infinite regress of efficient causes. And this is really simple. Whenever we look at efficient causes, we always see that there's some first efficient cause in a hierarchically ordered series, as opposed to an accidentally ordered series. And here's what we mean by that. An accidentally ordered series is where you have the same thing resulting from the same thing. So in other words, parents having children, and then those children having more children, etc. But if I made a machine that made a table-making machine, and then that machine made tables, those are hierarchically ordered with one another. That if the table-making machine doesn't exist, then the tables won't exist. And if the machine that makes the table-making machine doesn't exist, then none of the other things exist. And then I am the first efficient cause in that series of causes. If I don't exist, then those other things don't exist. In the hierarchically ordered series of existence, things that exist and have actuality in themselves, there has to be a first efficient cause. However, that first efficient cause can't itself need to be caused by something else, right? Because then it just keeps going on. And so if there's no first cause, then we don't get all those other causes. And so there must be some first uncaused cause. And so we see that this first efficient cause has to have within itself actuality. If it didn't have actuality in itself, then it wouldn't have that to be able to give to the other things. For example, the intelligence in the machine that makes the table-making machines has to come from me. This is very similar to the first way because we're saying there can't be an infinite regress, but the difference is that here we're talking about things themselves coming into being and not just things that are changing. So thanks for watching. Please subscribe and share with your friends, and stay tuned for the other videos.